Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm flying solo in my 48 Patton Tier 10 medium American tank, and I'm on Ensk, standard battle. Quite a few 10s on each team, uh, and I really don't mind playing the Patton in a city match. Obviously, in my opinion, the 430U and the Patton are two of the strongest medium tanks in overall flexibility and combat capacity. Not to say the other mediums are bad, but they're just a little bit more situational, whereas, excuse me, the 430U and the Patton can be used in such different scenarios. Alright, so this RU-251 made his way across the middle, so we get a shot into him. And really what I wanted to do was get to this road and catch them as they drive down it. Mostly, like this is a super aggressive play, especially by looking at the map and seeing how my team's set up. But more importantly, seeing how the red's set up, and a lot of their tanks are in D5. The rest of them are on the 5 line behind D5, so like still on the cap. And I let my team know that I'm going to fall back, because it's just a matter of time. After sitting in one location for so long, it's like the red team or even the green team will notice that there's an isolated tank, so they'll make their way over and they'll just go all in on it. And there's not much that I would be able to do, having not having any cover there, so it just would have been a difficult time for me. Try to get a shot into the Death Star. FE-202 kills the Panzer 7. We just pick up some nice assist damage just by moving our location. Well, it doesn't look like they've moved much. Our team is rotating down the field, so this feels like it should be a win. Speak of the 430U and the Patton, I have a 430U right next to me. So between the two of us, we are two of the strongest medium tanks. And I assume that the 430U is going to take care of that Aquila. Now it's just kind of a waiting game. We do have 2 tank destroyers on the base, so if I need to fall back to them, I can utilize them. And there I realized where I got shot from. The E-50 is hiding in that window. He shot me in the back. And now he's just looking for shots. This is expert modeling. Being able to shoot the corner of the building. And then other buildings that you shoot through, you'll hit the corner of the building even though you're not even aiming at the building itself, which makes it pretty fun and interesting. Alright, so we go for a cupola shot. That E-50 is just too squirmy, and I don't want to deal with it. And there's a heavy coming in. So let's just take care of this Tiger 2. We have to be attentive to the one on our right, so we're going to go to the left of this building. We get a shot into that Tiger 2. And now the heavy in the middle should be pressing on us to give his Tiger 2 some help. Now I don't think he should go all in or anything, but he definitely should help out a little bit. And he just sits there, so since he sat there, he's going to be next on the menu. Beautiful E100 that we get to farm. So far we're up to 2400 damage, 1600 assisted, and it's pretty strange to have assisted damage on Ensk. Like, maybe if it was tracking damage, but it's not, it's spotting damage. We get a shot into his drive wheel, we break his track. Unfortunately, we're not able to get damage through his drive wheel. The T-Light pulls out, pens me. Thankfully, I get reloaded in time to take him out of the game. It's 8-7. The red team has put on a heck of a defense. With our team rotating through the north, I just couldn't understand why we are struggling so hard. Generally, when my team in the north decides to sit into squares, it is a shit show, and we get destroyed. So I don't know really what to chalk that up as, but it is what it is. It allows me to farm more damage. Now C100 that has sit and done nothing pretty much all game. We take him down with the help of our grill. And now I'm just watching to make sure that we don't get backdoored here. I'm potentially a one-shot for a lot of the tier 10s now at this point. Might be able to take two of them. Right as they come around the corner, 53-55 was trying to flank us. Trying to get cute. And I want, before I move from this location, I want my Sixth Sense to go away. Just because I want them, if they are paying attention to their map, which is highly unlikely, I still want them to think that I'm watching down this road. So we come flying around the corner. I didn't even check to see if that Death Star was looking or not. That could have easily been a misplay on my part. 50M gets a shot on me. And now I'm just going to back out here. Track that Death Star. If I back up, I should have another shot at his butt. Sure enough, I do. Doesn't look like their tanks are moving around anywhere, but it's 3 versus 3. Lost my 430U, but I still have my grill. Still have Artie. Artie doesn't make a huge difference on this map, but I want to try to get away from the Reds as much as I can, because obviously I am on a sliver of health. And I really need my grill to step up and get some shots in. I think about turning left there, but I feel like if they did chase me, then I'm going to be in a really bad situation and probably just drive into a crossfire. Their Conqueror is sitting out in the corridor there. I try to get a shot into his drive wheel. I had heat loaded, so his track pretty much absorbed the heat shell, which is unfortunate. Now at this point I believe we're all one shots for each other. Maybe the grill could take one Conqueror shell. So I get pinged. He tells me to follow him. I really don't want to follow him. I feel like the Conqueror has us in a crossfire. So I come over here. I get to this location before the E50 can. We shut him down. And now the grill makes a play on the Conqueror. And I'm kind of frustrated because I wish he would have waited for me. Had we done this together, we would have been able to ensure that we kill him. And he kills my grill. So I feel like, okay, he just shot. I'm just going to have to make a play on this. And I auto-lock because I assumed that he wasn't going to be turned around in time. But that took me longer than what I thought. Oh, good play by him. I sent him a message. I'm like, dude, that was a huge play by you. I didn't think you'd be ready for me. That was awesome to see. Even though I hate losing, especially 4,000 damage, 2,000 assist, 7 kill game. That was my Radley Walter. Had I just been a little patient, I would have had Radley Walter. Great win in the Patton. Unfortunately, I was up against a guy that had a brain and was ready for it. And he had a heck of a game as well with 6,006 kills. And that helps ease the pain a little bit. To know that he's the one that got me, rather than like that E100 camping at the end would have been, that probably would have triggered me a little bit. But my grill did good work too. I believe he was the one sitting on the cap, giving me some assist damage right away. But he got his gun in the game once he didn't have shots by the cap anymore. And we almost pulled it off. Had he waited for me, we definitely would have won. But then I did exactly what he did, so I can't give him too much grief about it. Yeah, just an enjoyable, fun game. Ensk is interesting. Generally, if your team doesn't push, you get annihilated, and somehow they held up a good defense, so props to them. I'll quit babbling. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.